Hi, living in Boulder Vlog, April 13th, 2020, Monday, 11:47 a.m. Didn't get up that long ago. I just started the next page of like 30 or whatever, 35 he got to do across. And I'm like halfway through, and then I decided I'd do my video. I guess I slept at least 8 hours. I got up and didn't get up until like 11, but can't remember when I went to sleep. It wasn't after the sun went up though. Maybe 4 or 3 in the morning max. So I got a lot to sleep last night. I don't know. Maybe it was just 8. Anyway. Yeah, I was working last night until I literally just fell asleep. I was like this working, and then I was like, oop, okay, enough. Turn off the TV. Those are the best. I love working like that. It's the best way to work. Everybody needs to work like that. I'm going to write a system on my website to make it so everybody works like that. In order to work like that, you have to be independent. That means shutting down all schools, and then independentizing, the rest of the world, business world and stuff as much as you can, so people can just work in their own schedule. People don't have to take sleeping pills anymore. They just work till they get tired. So yesterday what I was doing was I had to do screen captures of that video I got from Algol, and to finish up the history of the Earth, 4.5 billion years, and that took a while. And then I had to edit the photos to make them. Take the background away from them, make them smaller so that I could color them, because everything on my website's color coded. Color code the background of the table they're in. Right now I'm at 1,050,000,000, something like that. So it's every 10 billion until I get to 3 billion. And then once I hit 3 billion, it's every 100 billion that I do until I get to 4.5 billion, and then I'm done. And then I'm going to go and do a couple of the other ones. There's some other people who did the same thing. I actually started at another one before I discovered this one, but I'm going to do those just to compare them. I think it's good to compare. Some of them look different too, different graphics, and so drive it home. Yeah, and after, I'm adding the links too, to Flickr, so you can zoom it up. And Flickr zooms up real good. I like it. And the image is, it's just a screen capture, but it's still detailed enough. And then I'm going to, after I'm finally done, I'll be done with Algol today, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe the other ones today, because they're not as big, if not tomorrow. And then I go and finish the Google Earthing of the way the world is now, so that I can prep it for plate tectonics. I think it means a lot more, or it can drive it home a lot more if you do it on Google Earth, because he said you can plug in all of the fossil records in there and zoom in and then just imagine the local areas. I'm a Google Earth guy. Everything I do revolves around Google Earth. I don't do any other programs. But I'm only going to do trace current. I'm not going to do tectonics, because I've got other things to do. At that point, I'm going to be ready to bounce. So I'm going to move off and try my hardest to finish the Enlightenment books, because once I get all the Enlightenment books on there, I can get all the great books of history to link them amongst each other, and I'll experiment with that for a couple of books just to see how quickly I can do it. The cool thing for me is it does not take that long to link the quotes between people. I went to Montesquieu, and Plato's mentioned 56 times, and I just linked those up like in a day. Just putting, and it was fun, because you're learning more than it's the best way to learn anything, when you're actually trying to, okay, where did he say it? Right there, boom, boom. And what did he say? Oh, he didn't quote him exactly. Interesting, Because then you get into the mind of Montesquieu and those guys. But it's just good. Tie all the ideas together. So, yeah, but I'm only going to do that for maybe 1 or 2 books. Hopefully that'll come in not too many days within the week. And then after that, I like to surface level bounce. Maybe work on the bike racer levels because I haven't done that for a while. That's going to make it a lot easier for me to actually become an athlete, as when I have my website for it set up. When I first built that page, I was thinking about being like a just biker. But then after that, I decided I'm going to be a triathlete. So maybe I'll include a little bit of a triathlete section in there too. Just without getting too carried away. Otherwise, I'll be stuck there forever. Because that bike stuff took forever. It's good that I'm more detailed with the biking because it's kind of the most popular sport. It's the sport people should, in the future, should be using just to commute and get around, you know, instead of cars. I mean, I don't understand how people take buses around. Even if I was 90 years old and I could barely walk, I still wouldn't want to ride the bus. I just get a tricycle, an electro trike. They sell electric trikes, so that means old people can ride bikes around. My mom has a trike. I wish it was electric. But then maybe she'd go too fast accidentally and crash. Hey, those are mainly for, but then she could use it for commuting. Anyway, so I was watching, you know, I'm talking about, you know, how it's important to learn all of the important history books, but I'm also doing the contemporary books. I'm doing Blinkist. Somehow Blinkist is for free. Like, did I accidentally buy Blinkist and not know it? Because I've got every single book I choose on Blinkist, it's right there and they read it to me. I've got Blinkist. I never bought it. But yeah, Blinkist is great. Just zoom through. And there's lots of great YouTube videos these days about science and paleontology and all this stuff, archaeology, and not just the videos, but coming up with all sorts of new discoveries and digging up more things, you know. One thing people want to remember, which is amazing about the earth, is that if you look around you and you look at all the dirt and all the trees and everything under you, like, that's dirt, but dirt is made out of organic material, which is, you know, decomposed, like bones and stuff. If you look under the earth, you can find bones everywhere, and what we've excavated is just a fraction of what there is. All we've excavated is the natural areas where the side has fallen off, and all you have to do is go up on a side and look at it and dig stuff out. Imagine if we started actually excavating for fossils, like in an industrial way. We could find whatever we want and put all the pieces together. Find more giant bones. I was listening to a lecture of a dinosaur guy, and he's like, yeah, if you were to excavate right here in an area this big as this theater, you'll find a bunch of dinosaur bones for sure. And yeah, so it's one of these days I'm sure we'll get more into it industrially, but yeah, but we're still finding stuff all over the place. Anyway, I was sticking these in my nose. This is aromatherapy, essential oils. So if you stick one on each nose and then you breathe only out of your nose, it's like you live in a garden. It's the same thing as living in a garden full of flowers, and you can choose which flowers. But I told my mom I was doing that. She's like, no way, you're like overcooking it. You're gonna overdose on that. So I'll talk to her again today, see what's going on. Ooh, almost talked 10 minutes. Okay, so today, yeah, I can finish Algol, and then tomorrow I'll put the link up, see what people think about it, and then get going on, maybe I'll get going on the other ones as well. Screen captures of play Tectonics to put on my website, and then hopefully by tomorrow I'll be going on the hitting the Enlightenment books again. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.